He's still not left unsupervised with the goats because he still is a 9-month-old puppy, and you know, he could get too excited or whatever. He is not poultry safe.
Jeez. You got a big old day today, don't you, buddy? My boss is so upset. Guinea's always got
Oh, that's a female.
I thought this was a family show, Megan.
Well, you know, it is a farm show. Boy.
Oh, get your big old head back.
Hi guys, welcome back to GWP Homestead, and today we're taking our Livestock Guardian Dog Virgil to the vet to get fixed, and then also to remove, he's got Great Pyrenees in him, so he's got double back dew claws, and here where we're at in Kentucky, he could get them tore off really easily with just like getting tangled in something possibly. So it's better for him long-term wise to have those removed. So it's gonna be a little more intense than just a regular neuter. I dropped him off at the vet a few minutes ago. He weighed 65 pounds and was absolutely terrified. He doesn't like being in the car. He doesn't like being inside really, and that just goes with his breed and what he's, you know, told to do and trained to do. He's meant to be outside with his animals at all times. You know, he's not aggressive. He was scared and nervous. So I am already ready for him to come home. I don't like my dogs being away from me, or any of my animals really. So hopefully everything goes smooth and he'll be back with us soon. Well guys, our brave little livestock guardian is home. He's quite upset about the cone situation. He did really good for the vet. Reagan picked him up when he got off work and brought him home. He's got some wraps here on his back feet that we'll take off in the morning. And he's got some stitches there where they took off the back dew claws that we'll get out in 2 weeks. But his surgery went good. He is now neutered. He's quite sad. He's got some pain meds he'll take for the next week or so just because those back feet are going to be kind of tender and sore. But in the long run, it'll be better for him. He has to wear the cone of shame. I know, Bobby. I know. Yeah. But I wanted to talk to you all a little bit about his progress as far as like training. He does really good with the goats. What? Yeah. There you go. He does really good with the goats. He doesn't chase them. He doesn't, you know, I won't say he's not indifferent because that's not what he, you know, he's watching the goats. You can tell when he hears something that he doesn't like because of his bark and how he changes. Come here. Yeah. Come here. He's still not left unsupervised with the goats because he still is a 9-month-old puppy, and you know, he could get too excited or whatever. He is not poultry safe. So he is kept away from the chickens and monitored very closely when he's around them, just because most livestock guardian dogs aren't going to be poultry safe until they're around 4 years old. And that's just, chickens are flighty, crazy little creatures who can freak out pretty easy. And it's a dog. They can still be excited and things like that. So with small hoof stock, that's your, what? Any type of actual, you know, other than chickens, the livestock guardian dogs, they bond with them. Those are their charges, those are their job, those are their whole lives essentially. They don't do that with a chicken, but they do that with the goat and the sheep, or if they are with cattle. We don't, for one, we don't have enough room to have a large number of cattle. For two, we don't have predators that would affect cattle. Our main predators are foxes and coyotes, and, you know, the neighborhood dog that wanders too close to something. He's also blowing out his coat right now, so it's just constant fuzz coming off this dog. Y'all should see the pile of fur that I brushed off him the other day, and there's still more coming. Actually, I'll have Reagan throw in the picture here. Can you say hi? Yeah. I know, you don't like your cone. He does not like his cone. He did not, Reagan said he did not want to get in the truck when he went to pick him up. He was glad to see Reagan, but he would have rather stayed at the vet because it meant not having to get back in the car. He made it though. He made it home. I dread having to take him back in 2 weeks just because the car stresses him out so much. I was hoping riding in the bed of the truck. So my original plan was to put him in the back of my Ford Explorer in a big dog crate. The dog crate wouldn't fit. So we had to strap down our large dog crate in the bed of the truck, which worked out really well because it saved my eardrums. Because he barked a good chunk of the way to the vet. And our vet's about 45 minutes away because I wanted a livestock vet. I wanted a vet that was good with farm animals, and that was kind of their specialty, and that's where he goes. You know, obviously the guy who deals with the dogs today dealt with him because he is a dog, but they're used to these kind of animals coming in because some vets would be scared of such a large dog. Not scared. They just don't necessarily see them as much, so they're not as good with them, and they're a little more leery. And I wanted a vet that, for him, that was more used to that. So I have switched him to the same vet my goats see. And he did really good. I'm going to get him a little food here in a little bit. What? Jethro the goat is still out, and he's over there and he can see me, so he wants to go to the barn because it's getting late. And the sun's starting to go down, so he's ready to go to bed. Yeah. But we're going to give this guy some extra loving for the next 2 weeks. Probably going to try to brush his coat out really good while he's still kind of groggy from the surgery. Yeah. Dude. Their coat. Their coat's so cool though. This is something I didn't know until now having them. Their coat is self-cleaning. So even though he may get muddy and messy, by the end of the day, if it's drying out, it just sloughs off him. And then because of their double layer coat, it insulates them even from the heat. It also insulates them from the cold. That's why these dogs love being outside all the time, especially in the snow and stuff, because it doesn't bother them. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, buddy? Well, guys, I think that's about wraps it up for us today. I'm going to give the puppy some extra love, and then we'll get the kids ready for bed, get all the goats up, and finish evening chores. If you have any questions that I may be able to answer, be sure to leave them in the comment section, and I will answer them best I can, or try to help you find the answer, refer you to someone who knows. If you have any suggestions on how to give him some extra loving in the next 2 weeks, send them our way too. We'll see y'all next time, guys. Bye. Here, look. Ah. Here, show the camera your little sheep on your feet. Look, he's got little sheep on his bandages. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Get my belly out of it.